a question for you. What mindset do you think dieting promotes? A scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset? In this 5-minute video, I'm going to answer this question and then explain why this is also the #1 reason why conventional dieting does not work. So after years of dieting myself and working with many women who are seasoned dieters, I have identified 10 reasons why dieting doesn't work, this being one of them. So if you want to learn about all 10 reasons and perhaps more importantly, learn what to do instead, let me know in the comments and I'll send the training I did to you on Messenger. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Monica Woolridge and I'm an integrative nutrition health coach and the creator and founder of the Art of Undieting. So when I was diagnosed with a very rare autoimmune disease a few years ago, I realized that the only way to get my life back was to put my knowledge and studies to the test and become my own nutritionist. And as I started experimenting with ways to naturally heal, I soon realized that I had stumbled on something incredibly powerful. What I discovered calmed down my inflammation in 28 days, got rid of 99% of my health issues, and enabled me to easily reach and maintain my ideal body weight. And since then, I have helped hundreds of women, especially busy moms like me, do the same. So in all my videos, I share practical tips and tools that I personally use and my clients use to A, calm down inflammation, and B, reach their weight loss goals in the process. So let's answer the question I asked at the start of the video. Do you think dieting promotes a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset? And why is this important? So for me, the idea of dieting instantly makes me miserable. I cannot stand the scarcity and restriction of conventional diets because I love eating. I love eating delicious food. And my fondest memories are around the dinner table, surrounded with family and friends, and unappetizing, boring, bland diet food is simply never going to work for me. So dive in. Let's start by looking at what a scarcity mindset is. Now, a scarcity mindset is when a person focuses on what is lacking or scarce in your life. People with a scarcity mindset are typically those people that see the glass as half empty. Now, the opposite of a scarcity mindset is an abundance mindset. And an abundance mindset is when a person focuses on what's good in his or her life. People with an abundance mindset are typically those people that see the glass as half full. Now, the reality is not everyone likes hearing this, but whatever you focus on tend to manifest in your life. So if a person focuses on lack, often that person experiences more lack. If a person focuses on the abundance in their life, that person tends to experience more abundance. So you might ask, what does this have to do with dieting, right? Well, what mindset do you think dieting promotes? What mindset do you think dieting promotes? Let's use me as an example. So when I was on a typical diet years ago, I would have a plate of food in front of me that consisted of low-calorie crisp bread topped with fat-free cottage cheese and perhaps a few slices of cucumber. And if I had to look down at that plate of food, how do you think I felt? Excited, happy, inspired? No, of course not. Miserable, bored, hungry, indifferent? Yes, all of those. There was so much lack and scarcity in my plate of diet food. Diet food promotes a scarcity mindset, period. So if a scarcity mindset attracts more scarcity, it is obviously super important to change that, right? But how did I change that? How did I move from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset? Well, it all started with a plate of delicious, nutrient-dense food and one question. So imagine you are invited to a friend's house for dinner and they serve you a beautiful piece of fillet steak, perfectly cooked to your liking, with, let's say, a side of sweet potato chips and the most amazing salad made with crisp lettuce leaves, fresh herbs, avocado, nuts, and perhaps some roasted butternut, all drizzled with olive oil and some freshly squeezed lemon juice. And if that specific meal doesn't appeal to you, imagine something super nutritious and delicious that excites you. So then imagine that plate of food in front of you and look down at that plate of food and ask yourself the question, what does this plate of food provide me with? And it's easy to see that A plate of nutrient-dense food provides a person with so much. It's going to taste so good. And if it was me, I would walk away feeling satisfied and energized, knowing that I won't feel bloated or struggle with indigestion. And it will keep me going until the next meal. I would feel excited and proud of myself because I'm healthy and strong and alive. And I'm fueling my body with what it needs to function optimally. And I know that a body that functions optimally has the ability to heal, to recover, to be healthy, and to reach its ideal body weight. There is so much abundance in the plate of delicious nutrient-dense food. And by simply asking the question, what does this plate of food provide me with? It changes everything. So let's revisit my plate of diet food. If I had to look down at my plate of sad-looking, low-calorie crisp bread and fat-free cottage cheese and ask myself the question, what does this plate of food provide me with? My answer would be not much. It won't fill me up. I will soon feel hungry and quickly run out of energy. The meal is not exciting or delicious, and I will be pretty miserable if I had to eat that often. There is so much lack and scarcity. Diet food promotes a scarcity mindset, period. But it's possible to change that by simply ensuring that your meals are delicious and nutrient dense, and then by asking the question, what does this plate of food provide me with? It's so easy to get excited about eating healthy food and move from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset in no time. And that makes all the difference. And by the way, this question works beautifully for junk food as well. The next time you're munching down a Big Mac, ask yourself the question, what does this plate of food provide me with? And the answer is quite obvious, right? So this is the #1 reason why conventional dieting does not work. It promotes a scarcity mindset. And if you want to learn about the other 9 reasons, and perhaps more importantly, learn what to do instead, let me know in the comments and I'll send the training I did on this to you on Messenger.